What's up, King fam? Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome. My name is Dennis. It is a pleasure to have you. So I'm going to check out sidecar racing. It says the 160 miles per hour acrobatics of sidecar racing. Now, I'm not sure if this is the Isle of Man or where this racing takes place, or if it's over different tracks that we're going to see here. But I'm excited about it. I loved all of the Isle of Man things here. This is different. I've never seen sidecar racing, so this is something that's totally different. Let's check it out. Before we do, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, make sure notifications are turned on. You do not want to miss out on future reactions, and it helps the channel grow. It pushes us out to this great big world to meet more amazing people just like you. Please subscribe, hit that like button, let's grow. Check out the description box below. You'll see the links to all of our social media. Give us a follow. Drop your comments, your thoughts, your feelings, your feedback on this sidecar racing stuff. Like, do you have any more insight as to where these races are? Maybe they'll tell us in the video. But do you have any other types of races or extreme sports that you want me to check out? Drop those down in the comment section. Without further delay, let's get started. Ooh.
It's unlike any motorsport you've ever seen. Sidecar racing involves two people operating a three-wheeled motorcycle that can go over 160 miles per hour.
Okay.
While one person sits behind the throttle and brake, the other uses nothing but their body weight to help steer the vehicle. This requires a degree
pull and push momentum back and forth. Man, I bet that person who's in the sidecar who's doing this, man, I bet that takes a lot out of you physically.
of acrobatics you don't often see in motorsports.
Wow.
Teams race at circuits worldwide, including the Mount Everest of motorcycle racing, the Isle of Man Tourist Trophy races. As expected, there are plenty of ugly crashes.
Oh!
Since 2000, 10 sidecar racers have been killed during different stages of the competition.
Oh, man.
Most people associate sidecars with the campy, even cartoonish bubbles that attach to motorcycles. But the machines used for sport are nothing to smirk at. These vehicles are built to be high-powered, single units, and look more like futuristic three-wheeled motorbikes. But they handle much differently because of their asymmetrical wheel setup, which changes the vehicle's balance completely.
Wow.
That's why, unlike motorcycles, they're equipped with wide racing slicks that resemble the tires you'd find on a Formula One race car.
Huh.
With these tires, and the massive car brakes on all three wheels, they can outbrake almost any superbike and achieve far more grip when navigating corners.
Very interesting, very cool construction of that. You got to use physics to be able to do all that, to be able to figure all that stuff out. That's really cool, man. Very, very cool. I'm being introduced to something I did not even know existed. That's so cool.
With these tires, and the massive car brakes on all three wheels, they can outbrake almost any superbike and achieve far more grip when navigating corners.
Wow.
But with such an awkward shape, it's not enough for drivers to optimize their lap time without flipping off the track.
Ooh. Ooh.
In this sport, the key to success lies with the passenger. In sidecar racing, there's no room for fear when you're riding shotgun.
Yeah.
These competitors don't have time to coast, or even really a seat to kick back in. Their sidecar is nothing but a handle to grasp and a platform to kneel on when they aren't hanging their body off one side of the bike or the other.
Wow.
The passenger has one crucial role: to stabilize the vehicle.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
be the
necessary
balance point.
because of the imbalance that the third wheel creates when turning. This means climbing up behind the driver on a right turn to keep the weight on the inside tires, or hanging so far off the bike on a left-hander that their back almost scrapes the pavement.
Wow.
This is all done while clutching onto handles placed strategically throughout the vehicle. Things can get chaotic for the passenger quickly, depending on how difficult the track is.
Both of them paid for it.
On a fast straightaway, they may be forced to duck as low as possible to minimize the aerodynamic drag on the bike.
Yeah, you got to make sure that wind resistance. You don't want to have your head up like this. You need to duck down so The air blows right over, get maximum speed.
They may be forced to duck as low as possible to minimize the aerodynamic drag on the bike.
Yeah.
Seconds later, the team could be coming to a tight corner, forcing the passenger to pop into a different position to ensure the bike stays planted.
Wow.
This dynamic of a driver relying on their teammates' shifting body weight to safely navigate racetracks requires an enormous amount of trust from both parties. The driver has to trust that the passenger will be where they need them to be at exactly the right moment, and the passenger has to trust the driver to navigate the track as skillfully and as safely as possible.
Yeah, you got to trust each other.
But even for skilled racers, things don't always go to plan. This is especially true at the Isle of Man. The 38-mile-long circuit boasts over 200 turns and little to no runoff spaces, and has been home to some of the motorsport's ugliest crashes. In 2022's Isle of Man TT, 3 sidecar racers were killed in crashes, including a father and son team.
Oh, no.
Frequent tragedies like this are why many of the riders hug their loved ones before even taking so much as a practice lap at the Isle of Man.
Yeah, that's high risk, high reward. Everyone knows what they're signing up for. No, it's the whole thing, you know, high risk, high reward, no guts, no glory. Wow. So dangerous, so entertaining. It's crazy. It's sad that happens, man. But these guys live for this, and in some cases they die for it. It's their passion. It's in their blood. They live for it. It's what they love to do. Wow.
Hug their loved ones before even taking so much as a practice lap at the Isle of Man. Every type of motorsport, from stock cars to superbike racing, involves some degree of risk.
Yeah.
But only sidecar racing features 2 people relying on one another's every movement to keep from veering off the track.
Yeah.
This symbiotic relationship is what sets the sport apart, and what ultimately can be the difference between triumph and tragedy.
Wow. You got to have the trust, man. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I have seen several comments since the first Isle of Man video that I need to check out sidecar racing. And I think it's been about a month since I did my first reaction to the Isle of Man. Sidecar racing is really crazy. You have to trust one another. You have to know, you have to know your body. You have to know your partner's body. You have to know physics. You got to know the aerodynamics. You literally have to know what you're doing. It's not just the generic sense of you should know what you're doing. No, you have to know what you're doing here. And just a small miscalculation can offset weight distribution, and can be a successful turn, a successful race, or a horrifying, potentially fatal crash. Wow, this is crazy. I'll probably check out some more of this sidecar racing if you guys want me to. And if you guys have other extreme sports, extreme racing things you want me to check out, drop those down in the comment section. But if you enjoyed my reaction here, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, make sure notifications are turned on. You don't want to miss out on future reactions, and it helps the channel grow. It pushes us out to this great big world to meet more amazing people just like you. Please subscribe, hit that like button. Let's grow. Check out the description box below. You'll see the links to all of our social media. Give us a follow and drop your comments, your thoughts, your feelings, and your feedback about my reaction to sidecar racing. Drop those suggestions and requests down in the comment section also. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope that you are having a lovely, lovely day. Please continue to come back this week. Plenty of banger videos, music, and otherwise. You don't want to miss out. Once again, thank you so much for being here. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon on the next one.